Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Now we will discuss on topic on biodiversity. Let's define biodiversity. Biological diversity, or simply biodiversity, is a term given to the variety of life on Earth. This variety interacts within and between all species of plants, animals and microorganisms, as well as the ecosystem within which they live and interact. Further information can be obtained from the worldwide Fund WWF website for nature. Generally, there are 6 main causes of biodiversity loss. Firstly, habitat loss and destruction. Secondly, invasive alien species. Thirdly, pollution and contamination. Fourth, global climate change. Fifth is overexploitation. And lastly, alterations in ecosystem composition. In order to overcome those losses, there are initiatives that aim to enhance sustainable development and promoting beneficial conservation of biodiversity in countries around the world. The Green Economy Initiative has been defined as one which will accelerate the transition to a low-carbon, resource-efficient economy able to meet multiple challenges and deliver multiple opportunities for the 21st century. Second solution is to promote an increase in the number, size, and connectivity of protected areas, both on land and at sea. Third, to increase the focus on the implementation of multilateral environmental agreements related to biodiversity. Fourth, communication, education, and public awareness, or CEPA, programs will be increased that relates to biodiversity. These programs aim to relate biodiversity to people and their livelihood. Another solution is to identify and creating opportunities for rural enterprises based on biodiversity, such as ecotourism, bioprospecting to benefit local communities, the environment, species, and their habitats. 6 solutions to encourage development that is sustainable and based on biodiversity by drawing attention to regions that might otherwise be developed in an unsustainable way. The 7th solutions is providing important economic and social benefits that provide communities an incentive for habitat protection. And lastly, the identification of options for sharing the benefits of conservation and sustainable use with local communities and stakeholders. So, we have been exposed to the aspects of biodiversity, and now let's move on what that does mean by natural resources. Natural resources is generally something that is found in nature and can be used by people. Our Earth's natural resources includes light, air, water, plants, animals, soil, stone, minerals, and fossil fuels. Resources can be divided into 2 categories that are renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources can be defined as resources that are replaced by nature processes faster than they are consumed are called renewable resources. Examples of these resources include solar energy, agricultural plants, animals, clean water, and clean air. Non-renewable resources, by definition, are resources that are found on Earth in limited amounts or those that are replaced by natural processes over extremely long periods of time are called non-renewable resources. While examples of these resources are fossil fuels, mineral deposits, and radioactive uranium. So, how can we make sure that we use all these resources in a sustainable manner and at the same time conserve as much as possible? We can use the resources at a rate in which they can be replaced or recycled while preserving the long-term environmental health of the biosphere. To conserve, we must reduce the amount of resources we consume, recycle resources that can be recycled, and preserve the ecosystems, as well as using them in a responsible manner. The famous 3R approach can be practiced. 3R consists of recycle, reuse, and reduce. Recycle means we take an existing product that has become waste and reprocess the material for use in new product. While reuse is an act of taking an existing product that's become waste and use the material or parts for another purpose without processing it. And lastly, reduce, where we minimize the amount of material and energy used during the whole of a product's life cycle. Few actions can be taken to ensure the proper management of natural resources. Firstly, judicious use of natural resources and avoiding wastage of natural resources. Secondly, long-term planning for the use of natural resources so that it lasts not only for the present but also for future generations. Thirdly, the exploitation of natural resources should not be for the benefit of a few people but should be distributed equally for all. And lastly, while extracting and using natural resources, we should also plan for the safe disposal of waste so that no damage is caused to the environment. Thank you.